Y'all know what time it is, man. It's morning time for us. I don't know what time it is for you, but I know the perfect time is from our sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook. What's that? Okay, it's the official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs because it's playoff time, baby. Okay, we bringing you a special offer with DraftKings Sportsbook that'll help you make the playoffs electrifying, fun, all the good things you want. Okay, new customers can bet $5 on any game, and that gets you 200 instant bonus bets. 200 instant and bonus bets. How can you do it? By downloading the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and using the code TRAP. New customers can bet $5 and get 200 instant bonus bets only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code TRAP. The crown is yours. Take the crown. Get the money. Let's go. Our sponsor today is Chime. You need to tap in with Chime. You need to tap in with Chime, okay? One thing that you didn't know is they have 60,000 plus fee-free ATMs. That's 60,000 fee-free ATMs. That already alone is great. And the other part is you're going to be building your credit, okay? With the Chime Visa credit card, okay? The Credit Builder Visa credit card. Tap in with Chime, man. Start building your credit today. Open a Chime account, www.chime, okay? And get started with at least $200 qualifying direct deposit to get started. Chime.com/trap is going to help you do that. Chime.com/trap. Get started today. Boom. Our sponsor today is BetterHelp, and you need to go into the new year with BetterHelp, with more help, with therapy, which is done right here online with BetterHelp, and it's something that you need. It's something that we use over at The Trap, and it's something that can help you to improve this year, all right? It's about incremental improvements, all right? Little updates to your life, like a little iPhone, you know what I'm saying? A BetterHelp iPhone to make sure you get little updates on your life. Your therapist, updates to make you a better person, okay? Go ahead and tap into betterhelp.com/traphouse and get 10% off your first month, and you're going to love it. That's betterhelp.com/trap. Get that update on your life. Get that therapy on your life. Online therapy done right. BetterHelp.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joking rap,
Where we joking rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap your loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Oh, man, you know what time it is. It's time for another episode of the Comedy Trap House, the first of the new year. I know y'all been waiting, man. You know, y'all been waiting. Come on, man. We back moisturized. We back abundant.
That's so random.
We back black. Hey, you gotta stay moisturized,
I
nigga.
agree,
It's cold.
I agree.
It's cold
That
out
whole
there.
tip drip, you know, I don't know about that.
That's
but
moisture.
moisturized,
That's moisture.
I'm about
You gotta
to
unclog your
L'Oreal.
system.
Yeah,
You gotta get your lymphatic system.
Yeah. You
going.
don't know tip drip because your system must be out of
Your
whack.
clog.
I don't know,
You
I don't know that brand. I know shea butter. I know shea
clog.
butter. I don't know tip drip.
Your daddy name clogged because you clogged.
It's Rome in the building. We got Cam.
You watched Top Gun yet? Here we go.
That's how we starting the new year. We got Emmanuel in the building.
Shut up, Cam.
Here we go.
Oh man. Oh man. Happy New Year, brothers.
Happy New Year.
How we feeling? It's 2024.
Man.
You got some frost behind you. I like that.
Yeah, we switched up the trap a little bit. Feels
Yeah.
good. You know, we got the black wall with some things, and we got
Yeah.
the camera kind of showing y'all a little something of the full set, but we'll be still switching it up a little.
Yeah,
more as we go.
that's what it's about.
I do have one announcement that
Okay.
I want to share with everyone since it's a new year.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure we give into the people, our supporters, in as many ways as we can.
Okay.
I showed y'all this last year, but this right here
It's an old phone.
is the cheapest iPhone I could find.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the official trap phone.
It's only right.
You gonna pay the bill?
It's only
You
right.
gonna keep the bill on?
Bill.
You got a cricket on there?
He said Bill.
I forgot to tell you. We're gonna have to talk a little later.
Okay, all right.
But anyway,
You got cricket mobile
Yeah,
on there?
Cricket mobile.
It's whatever works. Boost, cricket,
that nigga
cricket
combined them.
whatever.
They merged like Warner and Disney.
I don't know what it is. Something cricket.
Some cricket.
Cricket T.
So what's the phone for? What's
So the phone
you know?
is, listen, I'm trying to think of new ways.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to think of new ways to communicate with y'all, to make sure we stay in touch with the fans.
For sure.
No matter where we go on this planet, you know, you got somewhere to call. And there's traditional ways. We can do email lists and we can do all this stuff. But why not just have niggas call us?
Yeah.
Just call us.
So we're gonna have a section on the podcast where people call us.
Yeah, my thing is, we don't do this live.
Yeah. So that's what we ain't worked around that yet. We'll talk about it. We just getting
Now
into
for
it.
mayhem hour, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
But it ain't. We gotta be live for them to call.
Yeah,
right? Or
yeah.
they just gotta guess what time we filming on Monday.
you know what? We'll have to start letting them know around the time, and then if we'll see. Hey, y'all, we'll get a couple calls between this time.
Call cricket.
Yeah. Y'all getting a live workout session. This is how we work stuff out in the trap house.
I'm already lost. So
Look, and also you gotta let them know that we only gonna have it on Mondays.
Yeah, it's
so
on-
don't even
yeah.
try to text and call during the week.
No. It's gonna be on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, look.
Yeah.
It might be off.
It's gonna be on, but it might be on.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Like
Yeah.
y'all are homies.
Yeah.
Okay. If listen, there's gonna be time in the middle of the night. I don't want to hear no phone going off.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That
That's
phone
why
going
Cam
off.
said that.
I don't want to hear it going off during the day.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, you know, if somebody calls, it's just like, hey, you feel like, hey, let me see who it is real quick. Let me pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Okay.
send us a text. We'll work it out with y'all as we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright?
I don't. This is the first time it's ever been done, so I'm not mad at it. Whatever happens.
It's just a phone number. Y'all call it. Ain't
Yeah.
no we trying to steal your information or sell it to China, nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, but
You can't sell nothing on there anyway. It's not going to work.
ain't this y'all people's phones?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
your
We've
your
advanced.
iPhone people, right?
We've
Not that
advanced
one.
though, not that one. Yeah,
this
no.
is the
That
this
still
ain't the
got,
old one.
that still got a button.
This is called the SC.
That still got a button.
I don't know what that is. That look like a calculator.
What's wrong with the button?
It looked like a calculator.
This the trap phone, baby.
It looked like a calculator.
It do.
Hey, we got to make sure we can get rid of it. If we need to.
No, sure, for sure.
Listen, the official number is 301-326-5737.
So,
All right?
I mean, we'll probably leave it in the script, but she said it
301.
again.
We got a Merlin number.
A Merlin
We
number.
got a Merlin number.
Yeah.
So we got 301-326-5737. Y'all call this number, send us a text. We might send somebody call me right now. And I got the Bluetooth in. So send that in.
You should have left that shit in 23.
23. 2003. He would have left that shit in 2003. He's 23.
So shoot us. We might pick up. We might
Yeah.
shoot you a text back. Sometimes we might not. but
I
we'll
might
try
pick
to
up and
keep
say some nonsense.
Yeah, you
Who
never
the fuck
know.
is
Don't try to get us in trouble. Look what they sent me and post it online. Because we might say some wild shit to you too. But it's all for fun and games and jokes.
there you
and
go.
for us
Wednesday,
just to get closer to y'all.
Tuesday, your phone, that phone gonna be going up.
Oh, it's going
Let's
up.
see. Let's see.
Tuesday
And yes,
is going up.
Comedy Trap House News is back next Monday.
Next
Stay
Monday.
tuned for that.
You letting them FaceTime you too?
They can FaceTime. We
Oh,
can do
you
whatever.
get-
If
you
you
get wild
FaceTime,
with
if
it.
you
You
want to
getting
show
wild.
your
You
face.
getting
You
wild.
get wild with
I ain't
it.
with
Show
it.
your face.
I mean, I'm with it. Do your thing.
Hey, 18 and up.
Yeah, 18.
If you ain't 18 and up,
18 and up,
don't
man.
you
Nah,
even
nah,
dare.
nah, yeah.
Well, if
Stay
you're
your
a
ass over there.
13-year-old boy, I guess, and just want to say, hey,
18 and up, man.
18
yeah,
and
we
up.
keep it
18 and up.
18 and up.
18 and up.
18 and up.
Yeah.
Maybe back in 2003 you could have called.
Yeah.
It would have been all good. Like, hey,
18
what's
and
up,
up.
bro? But no.
Absolutely.
18 and up.
I want to be able to say the wildest
If
shit
if
to
you
adults.
Yeah, to
if you
adults.
got a young face, have your ID on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as
hold
you
up.
come on the
As soon
screen,
So you're
just,
like, hey, let me see the
There it
year.
is.
All right,
Covered
all
up.
right.
Okay, you can cover up the numbers, but just
we're going to have to do that shit like them little security scans when you doing websites. They be like, hold up your ID, make sure it's you. Like, we got to do all that shit.
So the trap phone is on.
Yeah.
You guys hit us up. We're here, y'all.
Yep.
Right here in the trap house. So,
Gang. We just got off of holidays. How was your holiday?
not too bad, man.
Not too bad.
It was cool.
He was here.
Yeah, I was here.
Kept it here. Did your mom
working.
miss you? She yelled at you? She told you to come on home?
No.
She don't fuck with you like that?
Yeah,
I
no,
miss
she
her.
don't fuck with you.
I miss her. I miss her and Fitzu. You gonna let me see Fitzu this year?
Nah.
Man,
You gonna let me see
I need to
Fitzu this
import
year?
some Ethiopian food. I know that.
Absolutely.
He ain't gonna let me see Fitzu. He act like he don't hear me.
Did I what now?
You gonna let me see Fitzu this year?
Let you see Fitz.
That shit sounds
That's my
so
uncle,
funny.
y'all. He wants to see my uncle.
That sounds
You
so
got a
funny.
good uncle,
What
man.
type of man?
Want to see
You got a
another?
good uncle.
I want to see another man uncle.
Dog, you
this
got a
bad.
good ass
Hey,
uncle,
man.
dog.
Hey, dog,
Let me see your uncle.
When you gonna let me see your uncle? Come
You let me
on,
see your
dog.
uncle, dog.
When you gonna let me see your uncle?
I'm sick of this shit.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, but mom's good. Everybody
Mom's
good.
Pops
Claude
is
good.
good. Everybody's good.
That's good.
We did the FaceTime thing. It was cool.
How you, brother?
He good.
Brothers.
He get through life.
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.
He's figuring it out. He's
For
trying
sure.
to figure it out like everybody else. It's interesting to talk to family. I talked to one of my cousins, and he was telling me how, he feels distant too. He lives in New York.
Yeah.
So he was telling me how distant he feels.
He not that far from DC, you know.
I mean, not literally, not physically, but,
Okay.
going back home. He feels, he was always kind of like a person to himself.
Okay.
So going to home could be a little, being away for so long. What is he, like 30 now? So it's almost like 10 years he's been away. But, he goes back and visits and stuff. But when he goes back, he feels like what he remembers is kind of like the past.
Yeah.
How can I put it? Like he's
outgrown the place. Like you've been gone
he's seeing
so long.
the past. He's not it's not like the same. Nothing's the same, obviously.
Yeah.
You mean like nothing's changed as far as like the people are still doing what they're doing that he left and like
No. I mean, kinda, but but he's also saying like he feels detached from that place, maybe some
He's
of the
outgrown
people,
it.
the family,
He's outgrown
and
it.
it doesn't feel like how it used to feel. Like you could slip right in. Oh, this is my family. This is what we usually do. Da da da. But it's like people getting older. People getting the times are changing.
Yeah. I felt the same shit.
He says he also feels he's changing, and we all are changing as people. You know what I'm saying? And he feels like that when he goes back home, it's almost like he's seeing a memory rather than in the moment of this is like I'm taking a trip back in time real quick. I'm not really,
It reminds me of a quote I read that said,
like Marty McFly.
remind me of a quote I read that said, you don't know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, that's real shit, because even when I'm back home now, my Joshua, he's 17, and then Gideon is 10.
That Gideon shit is crazy to me.
Why?
Last time I seen him, he was a baby drunk on milk.
Yeah, drunk on
now
milk.
this a grown man.
At 10.
That's crazy.
It's
But
crazy.
How old is he?
So
10?
Gideon's 10, and Joshua, he's 17, and then my dad.
Well, I haven't seen him in 9 years. I don't even know if he was 1 when I saw
He might not have been 1.
But we known you before they were born, right?
Well,
No,
so
you-
when Josh,
Yeah.
and when Josh was born, I was 18. So yeah, I was 8. So we had just I was 18, 19 when Josh was born. Josh is 17.
This is random. I just heard Sean Taylor. You remember Sean Taylor who died? That was 18 years ago.
That's
Yeah,
wild,
they showed his
dog.
daughter. She
Yeah, she grown.
She
Yeah,
bad?
She kind of bad.
yeah, she kind of bad. Yeah,
funny as
shout out
fuck,
Sean. No, she kind of
I'm
bad.
playing. I didn't say that to
She
say
bad.
because I don't know. I don't know.
That's funny as
I
hell.
don't know. I just said it to
But-
say. I don't even know how old she is.
Yeah,
I
I don't
definitely
know.
don't.
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what to say.
nah. But being that,
But most likely, if
Yeah,
she, if
she an
she's
adult,
18
probably,
and
yeah.
up, and most of them time you gonna marry once you got money. You marrying in a upper echelon of looks. Most likely.
yeah. But being back, I was telling either my dad or I forgot who I was with, but I was like, it's holidays. I think we talked about this with Thanksgiving. It starts to feel interesting because coming back once a year. Listen, I'm trying to get back more because I can see my dad getting older, back hurting more.
Yeah.
It's like all that stuff. I'm like, slicing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta be. I think about all that stuff. Like my little brother, he gonna be going to college soon. How's that gonna affect the dynamic? Because he might not be coming home. You know what I'm saying? It depends on college and stuff like that. So it's just.
Do you feel like a responsibility to keep up with your brother?
And that's why, especially Josh at 17, I don't know whether to be a brother figure or a father figure. Because my dad
is. Can't be a father figure.
But like you can be. I mean, he has a father, but I'm saying like because my dad's getting older and I'm like right there.
He's most likely gonna call Rome for advice than his dad.
True that, but still,
I can't be a full father, of course, as I'm not his dad.
Yeah. I don't think in your mind you would have to do that as much as a person who maybe lost their father.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're the older brother. Now you kind of got carried.
For sure, but as my dad getting older, I think that.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff gonna come.
You taking his place, kind of.
That's what it feel like that. So it's interesting. I don't know. It's just interesting. Holidays are getting interesting. I think we're all in a evolving transitional place, so it's cool. And how about yours? Was cool in Bahamas?
Well, you know mine. My tip was still dripping and water still sipping. You know
tip still dripping, water still sipping. Still.
I don't like that statement, but I like your outfit though. What is this? You dress like a Mario or something. Don't he look like some Mario?
He look fast in them shoes.
Yeah, he look like he about to jump over a Koopa Monster too.
I didn't necessarily mean to wear these on here. I like wearing flops, but I had to break them in. These are my workout shoes, so I had put them on for the last 30 minutes, and I just walked in.
With the pants? You work out with them pants too?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is what I put on after the workout.
Is that going out pants, or is that?
Yeah. Plain pants first because they're comfortable.
Oh, okay.
It's
plain
travel pants.
Like plain. Yeah.
So but you can also wear them out as well.
Yeah.
So
what do they call those?
Comfortable pants.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I got them.
That's cool, man.
That's cool. Comforting up.
It reminds me of a style that's like Bill Cosby, like Fat Albert. That's what.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm still not getting it.
Maybe
Fat
like
Albert? They have bright colors and like funky wide pants leg a little bit.
Speaking of funky, those are the type.
Tell Chaz bootcut's coming back.
And Marvin. Those are the type of pants though. Like you gotta definitely stay clean in them. You can't eat balls. Can't get too sweaty. You can't.
Oh yeah.
Those catch funk. Those type of pants.
You
catch
can't
funk.
fart in those too much.
You can fart, but you can't be stank.
Fart in anything.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know he gonna defend farting.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend farting for sure. Yeah, I can't.
But I would like to hear your argument why you shouldn't fart in these.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
because he pro fart, you anti fart. So let's do it.
I don't know if I'm anti fart, but
as far as these pants go,
I'm saying
as far as these pants go.
As far as these
pants go, yes, I would say that's it's a little thin when you have thinner type material on. I feel like the molecules of the fart can seep into the
seep into
the
material. Gotcha. No. I get that.
To your knowledge,
and as a pro farter,
what's going on?
As a pro farter, I stand against that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think people should be able to release and heal where they need to.
But it's a time and place.
Yeah, no.
And you don't respect that.
It's a time and place, and I didn't say I didn't respect that. You said that. All right. Nowhere in my argument did I state that.
No, I'm just saying I'm letting you know it's a time and place of farting, and you don't respect that.
And I'm letting you know I didn't say that in this argument.
I'm just letting you. Go ahead.
He's just like a dad. I do understand. My dad was just like that. My dad didn't give a fuck where we at, whatever. I remember one time we at the train station.
Yeah.
And this would happen several times throughout the years. And he'll just bust one, and you just hear it look, and I'll be like, Dad.
That's hardcore.
And then he'll always hit me. Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
He'll always hit me.
Don't say nothing.
And just look back, and he'll have a newspaper and shit.
Because I think it's the tree analogy. If a tree falls in the forest,
that's hilarious.
Do you hear? What's the analogy?
Yeah, I think something like a tree falls in the forest.
Doesn't make a sound. Doesn't make a sound. So it's like if you don't react,
did
anyone hear it? Did it really happen if you don't react?
I feel you. Honestly,
honestly,
I was being a bitch. As a man, as a young man, and he was right to scone me.
Yeah, but
abscoring.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. Did Chaz join in Bahamas, or you was?
No, he started a new job. So
Okay, so yeah.
But I can go back to your original
Gotcha.
question. Now we off the farts.
Yeah.
It was good. You know, it's nothing better than going home and not cooking for the entirety of being there. You just know you're gonna eat. It's gonna be food, and it's gonna be top quality food that you know you can never match quality wise as far as taste and flavor. So, and then it was Caribbean food. It's only the stuff I eat there. I only can get there. So I was excited to eat that. I was excited to drink Goombay Punch. And just be around family, because you say people getting older now, so people are dying. We at that age now where you got to cherish the moments because you just don't know, and you learn lessons while you back. You relax. It's just so much about going home. It's just It's so much different than when going back home when you were in college.
Oh, it's too different.
And then now you stepping into the era where you telling your parents what to do.
Yeah,
hey, stop eating that. Eat better. Same stuff they used to tell you. You tell them, hey, go to bed.
Yeah, I'm telling my dad. Go to bed. He likes staying up past midnight. I said that's not good for you. I was like, you're getting a lot of blue light to you watching TV. I was like, go to bed. And he was like, yeah, you don't feel good. Take your ass to bed.
Who has the strongest? What's his couch position when watching TV?
Oh man, at night. It's a corner couch. He's up in the recliner corner couch.
Okay, you got the recliner.
And my cousin Corey was there, so they was drinking together, and so he was drinking, having his beer on the corner couch. I was like, "You eating, sitting down, letting that just sit on you, then drinking." I was like, "This is why you feel like that." He was like, "You know what? Yeah, in about a month or two, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna get."
This is one thing I learned about going home that y'all should relate to both of your parents if they're not, but. Be active.
Yeah.
Stay active and keep doing stuff.
Oh, you're saying as you get older?
Yeah. But to your parents, though.
Yeah.
Stay active and keep doing stuff that you enjoy. And I say that because my dad, I can't answer that question because I didn't see him outside of sitting at the table watching TV. I didn't see him on the couch. He was gone most of the time. Junkanoo was around. He's been doing that since a teenager. He's 60-something. So he in the shack building the costume. He out there rushing when it's time. It's I talked to his cousin, and his cousin was, making fun of me because they Dolphin fans. Everybody Dolphin fan. We lost to them. So he's saying, I'm telling him, are you rushing? He like, nah, I ain't doing that. He's like, I had open heart surgery. I'm like, you may need to be more active so you could, have a better health. He like, no, your dad young. He said, your dad got a young at heart. So he out there doing all that stuff. And I was just like, when he said that, I'm like, you right.
Yeah.
That's why my dad's so move around and just active and is full of spirit. It's just
you gotta be like that.
Yeah, you gotta keep moving and keep doing stuff. And my granddad, my dad kept telling me, man, your memory like your granddad for y'all know years, right? But me photographic seeing stuff, my granddad 93. If he met you and he knew your parents or grandparents, he could tell you what their name was, what all their siblings' name were, the order of their kids they had, what their names were, where their land is. And it's crazy. And I noticed, I'm like, I think he never had issues with his brain or keeping that capability going because they play cards and dominoes and stuff like that constantly.
Right.
And he's constantly meeting up with his older friends and they playing dominoes. So it's he's constantly using his brain. He's strategizing. So I'm like, it's certain things like that.
And that's your dad's father?
Yeah, it's certain.
So you would say your dad's father's more like him?
Yeah,
they both
they active. They active and social, extrovert. So I'm like, it's something to this that keep you young the older you get and keep your brain
and
going.
I feel like that my family too. 'Cause on Ethiopian side, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of the women, as catering as they are and kind, beautiful, all that good stuff,
they're definitely beautiful.
As they get older though, I've always noticed that the men tend to stay a little younger. And the women kind of shrivel,
like their aura, or just even physically,
physically, they get old. They get older a little quicker. Especially the one. I think there was a time when this is everywhere, but working out and stuff. I mean, especially in third world countries, I ain't thinking about going to a gym. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that was pushed a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when you spend most of your life just being a homemaker and you're just kind of, and yeah, you're getting some physical movement in and stuff like that, but you're not really getting real
out.
mobile out. You're not climbing things. So they become very, they wear their shawls and they become small and fragile. And I see that across not just the Ethiopians, but that's a lot of cultures that have that, where the man's kind of always on his duty and always active. And he'll kind of be like, oh, he's mobile and stuff. And the woman seems to get a little more frail. And I think that's why both parties should stay active in some way.
I want to add to that. What I see on the difference between my mom's side and dad's side, especially after studying blue zones, my dad's side is way more on the blue zone type stuff,
spectrum.
Spectrum than my mom's side. Because when I go there for Christmas, someone's hosting a game night. Someone gonna host the Christmas dinner.
Right.
Someone gonna do New Year's.
Right.
So we gonna have a soup night. Last time I was there, we took a 4-hour bus ride tour around the island.
Yeah.
And I had the DJ and I was bartending on the bus. We gonna do things and get together in that community. Keep you young. Like my dad was telling me, he said he went to a old folks home. They wanted to go there to donate because they heard it was in bad shape. And he said when he got in there, the people looked depressed.
Right.
So he said him and his sisters got money together to hire a bus to take them around the island. And the nurse said that's the first time she seen them smile in 2 years. So my dad told me, he said if we was to put my granddad in there, he'd be dead in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because he's so used to
being
family, community, his friends. He would just deteriorate.
I wholeheartedly believe in that. But that goes against what I talk about, when I make fun of a lot of this hustle culture that we got. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're, and I'm not trying to take a shot, but because I think the dude has benefited a lot of people's lives, but Gary Vee being the poster boy for that type of thing, you got to go get it. You got to go make it happen and all this stuff. But it's in the long run, in the grand scheme of things, what is going to be more important? Family, community, being amongst them, taking care, when real people start getting sick or if any, not even sick, they just start getting old maybe, is it our responsibility to take care, or do you give up those ambitions, some of those ambitions to do that?
I think it's 50-50.
Or do you go as hard as you can in your ambitions until you feel you've made it or make it to a certain level to where, okay, now I can take care of people. But some people in between might have died.
I think it's the same.
I think it's 50-50.
I think he speaks in the same way. He does speak about the hustle side, but then I've seen videos where he speaks about but if you're happy just taking care of your family, I think it's more so around what makes you happy. If the passion is to go get it, then yes, go get it, but you also have to make sure that you have a rhythm in your life where it's all right, I'm still keeping up with family a little bit, even if it's an hour out the week or whatever it is. A lot of people
you
now
make it a part of your schedule.
you gotta make it part of your schedule. A lot of people now are missing. They said a part of the nighttime routine why we used to get better sleep back in the 90s and early 2000s is because a lot of people had family dinners.
That sounds so funny to me. I'm sorry.
No, honestly,
in the 90s, I come from the 90s and 2000s. We got better sleep.
They had they had better sleep because remember it wasn't on your phone. They had it was usually dinner time, family reaction.
I never had that though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Some people
never had family dinner.
It was the American.
But you were still in the house. I mean, you still
in the house.
Yeah, but how when you watch movies and people say it was a set time for dinner, everyone comes to the table. It was never that in my house. It was my mom cooked. Whenever you want to eat, you eat.
Yeah, so I kind of like the set dinner.
Except when it was Thanksgiving, then it would be.
Right.
But other than that, it was never.
I had a similar thing too, but it was always somebody in the house that hey, you hungry? I'm hungry too, or let's go grab something to eat.
But they said eating together was just a thing, and it was part of the nighttime wind down.
You and Chaz didn't eat together often, more than that.
I mean, most of the time it would be on the weekend when my mom there cooking breakfast. You breakfast ready. Right. So other than breakfast, you eat at when it's done, but I'm talking dinner is she would just cook it whenever you eat, you eat. But I think it's 50-50 on the Gary Vee thing because first I think it's for who it's for. If it ain't for you, don't watch it. He ain't forcing you to do that. And then two, I think the icky guy in Japanese culture, you got to find your purpose. That's what keep people alive too. Them doing something, waking up every day something they enjoy. So I think you got to tailor it to you. Like whatever works for you. But I just know seeing movement, seeing both sides of my family, how both sides, some don't move and do move and like doing things, how it affects you, especially the older you get. So
because the other way, honestly, is not if you just go straight hard. That's usually the way to an early grave too.
Yeah, you got to have some. I mean,
that has more chances of putting you in an early grave with all the stresses and everything, rather than being with family. I mean, I feel like, so you might. I'm just agreeing, I guess.
Stress is like the number one killer.
Some balance of it.
Last thing I'll say about the family, my dad was so excited about cooking this brisket. And I love seeing him excited about it because he was just
on a grill.
He was just joyous about. He bought a slow cook, like all that stuff. He was like, I got this thing. It's gonna be for 24 hours. Gonna make sure this brisket is. I was like, he's such a dad.
Taste it. That's what's crazy.
I taste a little slither of brisket. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, let me taste a little slither of brisket. Tastes like good brisket. Yeah, it tastes like solid brisket.
But here's the thing. Yeah. Can you be a fair judge of a good brisket?
No, I can't be a fair judge, but I mean
that you know it's gonna taste good to you because it's been so long.
Yeah. I can't be a fair judge.
How was the other people that's used to eating beef?
Oh yeah, they good. They had the bread with the bit. They put brisket sandwiches. Oh yeah, they was getting
that's
to
you
it.
Get me making sandwiches.
They was getting to it. They was getting to it. I said, I know that thing hitting.
What type of bread?
He had Hawaiian rolls. Rolls.
Hey, the Greens may be some real niggas.
Yeah, I think so. I see why you like going back home.
I ain't know.
I don't care about this
thing. I don't care about y'all niggas. Give me that food.
That may be some real niggas. It's the Ethiopian side.
That's funny.
The reason I'm going back home is because they got Hawaiian rolls.
We were talking about
Hawaiian roll French toast crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Who made that?
No, you're just saying it.
I've had it before, but it's a bunch of recipes. It's becoming more popular. That and croissant bread is stupid.
Croissant bread, dumb.
Crazy croissant.
Speaking of transitions, we had to tell you because we didn't get to update you, but we are pretty much shutting down Shady Side Up, like the Murphy Group.
Wait, what?
Like the Murphy Group. You remember the Murphy Group?
Yeah, explain that reference.
So Entourage E on Entourage. You watch Entourage, and my man came.
Murphy Group.
My man came, and he was like, I'm shutting the business down, guys. All his friends looked at him and said, "The Murphy Group."
That's one of our favorite parts of Entourage.
And it's only one. He's one manager. He called his company the
Group.
He had an employee. He had the old lady at the front desk.
He had an assistant.
He had Bow Wow's client.
The group is usually the executive.
Like the Murphy Group.
Every group started that way.
So after almost 4 years, we shut down Shady Side Up.
What does that mean?
We stopping the.
You can't buy Shady Side Up shades.
Our last order was our 4,000th order, which is kind of cool.
Tell you what, right now, if y'all want to look for some Shady Side Up on eBay, if y'all see any pop up, your boy might be selling it. Ain't going that market price though.
But yeah, we explain.
They're gonna be on StockX now because there's a limited supply, so the price go up.
Oh, the price go up now.
Collectors item.
But we explained some of it on the last Boss Talk because everything is changing to high frequency, right? So high frequency is what we want to start. Basically, creative wellness, just because we already been in this business of like getting better, doing better, all these things. So we were just like, you know what, it's a lifestyle company. Like we just need to make our lifestyle our business, like how we did Dormtainment. That's what all we was doing at the time. How we got Comedy Trap House, we show, we do. We was like, we just want to do something that allows us to be able to be mobile. Shady Side Up because we doing the shipping, because we having to do order manufacture, like overheads crazy, all this stuff. And we was like, you know what, for where we want to go in the future, it just kind of don't make sense right now. But learned a lot, did a lot, and we take whatever we learned there and
wouldn't have found this company if it wasn't for that. So,
so
nothing's a waste.
Yeah, so we were like, all right, well, bet we was trying to live this high frequency life, and so
it was always set for 2024. Y'all weren't going.
No. It honestly came about last year once we probably around July or August, and really started thinking, getting advice from our homie Mark Monroe, the investor that we talk about, and just because he's open business, shut down business. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at the landscape of everything, we were like, all right, this just makes sense right now. So that's, the IG page is out. We launch on Thursday on the 11th, and we got some apparel.
The new one.
Yeah, we got some apparel stuff. We got couple of workout stuff, but it's not really the main focus. Isn't really that. The main focus is just like raising the frequency of the people that
come to the Raise 30 challenge. That's what it's really about.
Yeah, so we've been doing this challenge that we came up with called the Raise 30 challenge. So we're excited. I mean, I think it's gonna be great. And then our Shady Side Up YouTube is now the high frequency channel, so that's in the middle of transitioning. Yes. So we'll be able to put I want to put commercial stuff on there. I want to put workout stuff, vlog stuff, behind the scenes stuff, just like we would do with anything else, Dormtainment Comedy Trap House. So,
but with your products, it's not as
that's not the main.
As
Shades.
Because through that we found out our purpose. What we've been doing since '09, all of us, is just helping people raise their frequency. Right. First, it was Dormtainment, making people laugh, making them feel better. And then it was Boss Talk, bringing people on, sharing their knowledge. We brought all y'all on as guests, share y'all knowledge. And then now is this taking this fully, and then through travel, through this challenge. Like, the challenge help you actionable steps to do it. Right. The clothing is just a reminder to raise your frequency. It's like a mantra you could wear. The podcast would be like the knowledge of more high frequency stuff. So have same thing, guests on, and then wherever else it grows from there, maybe having runs, having meetups, retreats, all that stuff. But right now is just focus on the challenge, the podcast, the YouTube, all that stuff. So but it's just about serving people. That's what we just realized. I feel like my purpose is to help people raise their frequency and just to serve. And
the funny thing is,
that's what we've been doing.
It's always gonna have comedy in it because we just goofy. So it's always it's just always gonna have comedy. And then plus we still doing Trap House, so it's always there. But it doesn't feel like it's a force, just a product. You know what I'm saying? It's
just like prioritize life.
That's the main thing.
Comedy Trap House.
Yeah, because as this grows, it's all of it. All it together. So that's on Thursday. So if anybody goes to the Shady Side Up website, you can't get nothing right now. That's
and you switched already?
I just turned it on. Yeah, turned it on. Well, high frequency is on a whole nother Shopify. So we had to do a whole nother Shopify. Gotcha. So that's what. Cool. So if people can sign up for the shine up. They can shine up. People can sign up for the email list. Just go to highfrequency.com and then the email list is there.
Check it out.
Let them know when they
have it.
When they drop.
You got to put it at the description.
In the description, yeah. And then the YouTube is up. It's still transitioning because when you change a YouTube, it take time to, I guess, move everything over. So I'm just waiting on that to move over. We did drop a video on there, but so I guess that's the updates with everybody's life, I believe, for right now. It's the top of the year. We can get into more updates.
Still ain't come out with a bean company yet? Peter Greens. BB Greens.
Peter Greens. Hey, you never know. One day down the road, I'll be like, you know what? Manuel was right, dog. I need to be making them beans, man. Greens beans.
I'm telling you. They're going to be black beans.
Greens and black beans. Oh, but I was going to say the most exciting part about this challenge that we're doing, each day you have to focus 1 hour non-distracted on a skill.
Okay.
And so my skill I chose is editing and cinematography. So that's why I was telling you the other day. So I've been trying to just look more and more into cinematography and editing. It's been fun. Like I was like that shit's been fun. And then we'll see where it goes from there because we've been in front of the camera so long, but you also been behind the camera. So I definitely probably come to you if it's some other camera shit that I'm just trying to keep learning. No, I meant to come to you to point me to the right direction.
Oh yeah. I don't even want to do it.
When I come to you, just point me to Fitz.
Stay away from my uncle.
Get away from my goddamn uncle.
No,
you nigga.
Absolutely not.
All right,
let's get into some topics while we.
Apologies, I don't think we were that funny. We were just talking.
You got to catch up. I mean, they know we human.
Yeah.
I mean, some of us.
I'm trying to break
it's feelings in the trap house.
Man,
even if drugs is being dealt, still feelings.
Remember thugs need hugs.
Thugs need hugs.
Thugs cry. Thugs cry too.
They can't cross their legs Indian style.
Yeah, they can't do that.
When I cry, you cry, we cry together.
Come on, man.
Y'all
you know
remember?
how it go.
Come on, man. Lil Mo said it.
What was that song that High wasn't it Cooley-Eye? Not Cooley-Eye. It was a group back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it had anything to do with what we talking about, but
it had the
feeling. Yeah.
The rhythm of it feels like that.
It was like, damn, I am human, man.
You know, it was a montage in an urban setting, inner city. I think it was in Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Niggas is dressed like a man.
Niggas been using the same montage since 95. Niggas been using that same montage since 95.
Everybody high school age, someone getting bullied, someone get killed, and they going crazy. Like they didn't see that shit coming the way he was living his life.
That's funny. That's facts, though. Same shit.
One white comedian playing in it. He's playing some part in it. What's that dude's name? That white boy that talk a lot of shit.
Who?
Michael Rappaport?
Michael Rappaport.
That's a name?
No, Michael Rappaport.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is that an analyst?
No, Mike.
What's the Jewish kid? I know he's.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it.
There is a Rappaport, something
about a report.
Ian Rappaport.
Oh, yeah.
They're both Rappaport.
So let's talk about Mickey Mouse. You got Mickey Mouse up here.
This is the best part of 2024. That's
okay,
far, y'all. Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Has lost
his goddamn mind. Oh.
He has lost his rights. He is now
first poo. They said first
Pooh. That happened already.
Yeah, I remember Pooh.
Because remember they dropped a movie where he was killing people.
Yeah.
Because they lost the
rights.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright claim. So Mickey Mouse has officially been. Now it's a very specific one. It's the Steamboat. They call him Steamboat Willie Mickey.
That shit sound racist, dog. I don't really know.
Steamboat
Willie
that
Mickey.
shit racist, dog.
Steamboat Willie. That's what they call him. He was the black and white Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
just
lost.
That's just a nigga driving the ship.
Right. And so now people can use them for whatever they fucking want.
Yeah.
Right. And I think it's time that we use them. We'll probably use them at the beginning of this video. I think there's something we need to do.
Just put Mickey Mouse in there.
They're already coming out. Somebody already dropped a horror movie. My bad. Somebody already dropped a horror movie trailer for another Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
What's it called? Mickey Mouse Blood and something maybe? Or I don't know.
Let me ask y'all a question. Now we got
about Mickey,
a cartoon character up. No, it's not about Mickey per se, but I know y'all definitely more into the recent cartoons than I have been recently in life. But I was just thinking the other day, and went back and watched a YouTube video. I'm like, you remember how good cartoons were when it was just sounds and action?
Oh, you talking about like
Tom
Looney
and Jerry's
Tunes?
and shit?
Not before that. You know, like they'll be trying to get into a house and then something happened and they run out and scream. I was watching one when he screamed on the mountain and then come back, and this is sound, like Tom and Jerry with no dialogue.
Right,
it was sounds.
Yeah.
I like those are some of the greatest cartoons ever.
But we also had
no dialogue, and it was so good.
We also had attention.
Honestly, did it ever get better than that? I know y'all got Ricky Morty and Family Guy because they got jokes and dialogue.
Yeah, no,
are you talking about for like on a kids cartoon?
Just in general, man, that shit was so good.
It got much better than that.
Yeah,
it was so good.
But there is a space
It was
like
good.
I can watch that at any time. You know what I'm saying?
It was classic because you almost had to be the dialogue. You had to
need it. It was so good you don't need.
But that's what I'm saying.
dialogue.
But even in your mind, because of their actions and because of you were just like oh okay, like it was like it was almost a brain. It was like a brain game. It was a workout. Like, but we had the attention.
It was funny too.
Yeah, we had the attention. But Steamboat Willie, that name is crazy to me. It really sounds like they got a nigga to just drive a boat and say, get on over there, Steamboat Willie, and drive that goddamn boat.
Because Willie's a black ass slave name. So Willie you ain't never met a white Willie.
You ain't met a white Willie.
So already Steamboat Willie is a black ass name.
The only white Willies I've seen was in the football locker room. That was it.
Right.
I was against my will. That was against my will.
It was against your Willie?
It was against my Willie. I didn't want to see that. That was against my Willie. Against my Willie.
Or in the Equinox locker room.
Yeah, that's against my Willie too.
Against my Willie.
But covering up my Willie.
How do you, as a company, how do you lose? Like, I don't know how that works. Is it just like
especially something that
like
big.
time is up. Like, how does that
Yeah,
work?
I think after
like,
a certain point, like a 90 year, maybe 100 years.
That's
something
crazy.
Like that, the thing runs out. Like you.
So somebody
you
didn't mark that in the paperwork. They ain't say.
I think they did, but no matter what it is, I think it becomes if the people are I think the original creators
dead.
are long dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything is like. Like so much time, and it becomes a historical figure or whatever, like a historical character or something.
Yeah.
It becomes just owned by the public. So it's just like
that's
you just kind of.
I have finally watched House of Gucci over the break about the Gucci empire, and I know some stuff was
a show or a movie?
It was a movie with Adam Driver, Lady Gaga, your boy that played the other Joker,
Jared Leto.
No, Jared Leto. Yeah. But it's crazy how the girl come from a poor family. She gets inside of Gucci. Now she's a Gucci, but then she convinces people to sell off their rights and doing this and stocks and all, to where there's no original Gucci's that own Gucci now. So all
Gucci
the Gucci
people, the
Gucci's,
family.
yeah, the Gucci's, yeah, ain't no Gucci's owning Gucci.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, that sucks.
Gucci's
Original
Gucci.
Original Gucci's don't own Gucci. And I was like, that sucks because their like grandfather and the people that worked to get that name, it's just and build that thing, because this evil bitch comes in here and it just wrecks havoc.
Her bloodline owns it now or something?
No, she don't even and then like she don't got it because she killed one of the she had one of the Gucci's killed, and she was in jail. She just got out 2014, something like that. And she said, "Yeah, I still feel like I am Gucci. Gucci's nothing without me." Like, she has that type of
the
bravado.
person that created it.
No, the girl that married into the family. I know you.
Like Saltburn.
Yeah, but that shit crazy.
Do you feel like you should be entitled to whatever your family has created in the back?
That's what prenups are for. Like, you talking about? I thought you were talking about me.
No. Yeah, you as a legacy person. Like,
I don't feel entitled, but if my dad wants to give, if Gucci was Greenie, right. You know what I'm saying?
If it was Greenie.
I feel like my dad would be like, here, like.
But what if he didn't? Like, what if throughout the course of time, like, he sold off pieces, and at the end he just he lost it, but he has lots of money.
It's nothing I could. Yeah, it's nothing I could.
But you wouldn't feel like. Well,
I would just ask him, like, hey, is there any reason you don't want to like keep it or try to hold on to any piece of it? If he told me, like, hey, this is something in my past, I just really ain't really trying to. Because
cool. I got family in the Virgin Islands, right?
Yeah,
like that's where my dad's side's from, and they like my grandfather, he owned like a lot of land to the point where there's a street called Richard Street. Y'all could confirm me on this if you live in the Virgin Islands, but there's a street called Richard Street. But now they sold off so much of that land that it's just like it's just another neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to question myself now. Do I just forget about it?
Or do I try to?
Or do I go there and start screaming in the middle of the street, my family built this?
But if he sold it, you have no rights to it.
Yeah.
Because like my granddad got the same. He got a neighborhood called Miller Heights.
You're right.
But I think they about to sell that house. Well, they was talking about this the last time I was there and other stuff. But the land I'd be more interested in is the one on another island, Andrews. Like that land is like, all right. But they always talk about that type of stuff, like it's gonna be on y'all after this. So if you really into that, I think you should go down there and see what it's about, especially if you have.
It's a Happy New Year. You know what that means with a Happy New Year? It means it's playoff time, baby. And so our sponsor is DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs. It's big time playoffs, baby. This playoffs gonna be interesting, all right? And they bring you an offer that'll help you make the playoffs electrifying, okay? New customers can bet $5 on any game, and that's 200 instant bonus bets. Come on, man. Listen, you need to tap in right now with DraftKings Sportsbook, because what else you doing out there? You playing around. You not making bets. We making big bets on these games, okay? Who you got going to the Super Bowl, man? What's your big bet?
I don't know.
Exactly. You can vote for I don't know, if that's an option on there. You can vote for that team. But whatever you do, do it with DraftKings Sportsbook, okay? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code TRAP, okay? New customers can bet just $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code TRAP, okay? The crown is yours. Listen, no matter how you're starting off the new year, it don't matter because you need to be using Chime, okay? You need to be using Chime, and when you use the secure Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card, you can build your credit. Don't come into 2024 with bad credit. We can't do it. We gotta do better, man. All right? You gotta tap in right now with Chime, which is our sponsor today. Listen, there's no annual fee. I got hit with an annual fee last year at the end of last year. Pissed me off. I don't like annual fees, B. That's why I tapped in with Chime. We don't do fees, all right? Fees. We don't like that, man. No annual fee, interest, or credit check to get started. And that's the best thing right there. And you can use it everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted. And you building and you growing and you building and you growing, okay? So start building your credit. Open a Chime checking account. I'm not playing. Go right now. Open a Chime checking account with at least $200 qualifying direct deposit to get started. Okay? Get started at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card issued by the Bancorp Bank NA or Strive Bank NA members FDIC. Out of network ATM withdrawal and over-the-counter advance fees may apply. Call 1-844-244-6363 for details. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on payer. Spot Me, eligibility requirements, and overdraft limits apply. Our sponsor today is none other than BetterHelp, okay? How do you want to go into your 2024? Do you want to go into it the same way you went into 2023 or 2022? We don't want to do that. You want to go into it with some New Year's objectives. We're not doing resolution. And one objective should be to get in therapy, and not just any therapy, online therapy done right by the professionals over at BetterHelp, okay? We always get surrounded and obsessed with change around this time. So this is the best time to make a change and dive into your mental health the best way you can with BetterHelp. Therapy has helped me personally on my journey of getting better and my journey of wellness. And I think it can help you too. So you may want to organize a little bit of space, a little bit of time in your life to tap in to BetterHelp. And you need that, okay? Celebrate the progress you have made by visiting BetterHelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. Tap in with BetterHelp. Just fill out a quick questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. That's BetterHelp.com/traphouse.
Land that you could do stuff with, because one, you always want to out if America go to shit, somewhere you can go. But it's also this cool to keep a legacy going. It's part of America, but keeping a legacy going, that if you had a close relationship with that grandfather, is cool.
That's why I inquire. I doubt I have anything there, and nor do I feel entitled.
But do you have cousins there that maybe like they would pass it on to a family? Like,
possibly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibly.
I didn't. And another interesting thing about that Gucci thing was I didn't know that like Tom Ford had a big reason in their comeback.
Yeah, Tom Ford, because he was a creative artist, right?
Yeah, they ended up. I mean, they met. It was like this kid, Tom Ford, from I think he from somewhere in Texas or something like that, and came in and took Gucci in like it's late in '90 or something like that to another level. So it was just interesting. It was actually better than I thought it was. A little bit too long. The movie was a little bit longer than it needed to be, but overall, it wasn't that bad. But I was like, it just sucks to not have a piece of like even the daughters don't own.
So who own it?
Well, I think he sold a lot of the shares of Tom Ford and some other people, and then I think from there it's just been like tossed.
So the daughters and stuff don't have any because they sold off their pieces.
So Lady Gaga and the Gaga character and the Adam Driver character, they were the couple that had a daughter. He had a lot of the shares, but because he started like showing out, buying cars, it started getting kind of crazy because Gaga convinced him that you need to become this head honcho, because he was playing background for a while, but she was like, no, the family taking advantage. You need to. So she got in his ear. He came macho with it, turned him into a monster that she didn't like, divorced her, started tricking off, doing his thing. Tom Ford comes in, builds it up, and they say, so then they sit at the round table almost like how they did Steve Jobs, and it's like, hey, you not really doing this company what it needed. I think you should go ahead and sign these because we could take it to where I don't think you could take it there. So he's like, all right, well, I trust in that. Boom. But they had already put his uncle, she had convinced him to put his uncle in jail because of some other, like, she came in and was really like doing this shit. And I was like, damn, dog, it is like, Coochies don't own the Gucci. Now, maybe now in this 2024, maybe the daughters can do something, or maybe they can buy back something. I don't know. But from when the movie came out, when they said there's no heirs of the Gucci own the Gucci is interesting. It's just
that's the craziest thing to me, that somebody could own your last name.
That's kind of crazy.
Like someone owns Gucci, this whole legacy, and you're not even a Gucci.
You're not even,
which is crazy. Right.
It's all in the paperwork, I guess.
Same way I found out when I found out Mike Tyson didn't own Tyson Chicken.
All right, so
you got Fat Joe up here.
Yeah. Speaking of other
insane.
more craziness, this picture released of Fat Joe, who lost a lot of weight recently.
I knew he was going to do. I knew he was going.
See this picture?
I knew he was going to bring that up.
That's Jada Pinkett.
Everybody thought it was Pitbull, Fat Joe, The Rock. It was like
they were going in, dog.
Like
it looked like Fat Joe's name is Butterball in that picture.
Yeah, like he.
It do. Yeah.
Like when they wrap up the turkeys.
Like you better watch out for Butterball. He out in the streets again.
Like he's one of the most ruthless people, but they call him Butterball.
She do look like Skinny Joe though. Like this, I don't know what.
She kind of looked like Scott Storch to me.
That's funny. The shade.
She do, yeah, with the shade. She do like Scott Storch. What was this? I'm trying to figure out, was she just taking an Instagram pic? I guess she was just.
There's the title. Jada Pinkett Smith gets confused for Fat Joe on Ozempic as 2024 selfie goes viral. Hilarious meme.
Damn, dog. That's
like Skinny Joe. That shit.
And you can't look on the internet, man. Internet is ruthless. They ruthless, man. You can't do nothing. I seen a video.
I just thought that was funny, dog.
I seen a video where this bigger woman, obese, I would say, in fact.
Okay.
And she was like, it was a TikTok, and she was like, it was on Instagram though, but she was like, I'm single and I'm looking da-da-da. Before she gets the sentence out, the video goes to the comments. I was like,
they eating her up?
Oh man, they was like,
she was eating.
They was like. It was like It was like, you not single, you double, and I was like, God, leave dog. I was like, Jesus Christ, people are ruthless, man.
But you was in there laughing though.
No, I definitely laughed. No, for sure. I'm not gonna say I didn't laugh. I was like, people are ruthless though. I definitely laughed. I was like, damn, dog, people be wild. I seen some other thing where.
So let me ask this: Do you feel like you a part of the problem if you laugh at the ruthlessness?
Nah.
You remember you laughed at Rome for so long. Yeah. That's why he got in good shape.
I'm just asking questions.
No. I don't think I'm part of the problem. Like, damn, I was like, damn, I feel bad because she didn't do shit, but that shit was funny. I know comedy and life is comedy.
But here's the thing: it's like, first you laughed at it, and now you sharing it to get more people to see it. Like if you were being laughed at or your family member was being laughed at, would you want it to be shared more?
I'm sharing it to get more people to see it?
No, not necessarily on purpose, but because you're sharing it, more people will probably go look into it to see it because of your platform.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, would you do that if it was on your family members?
Yeah, if it was funny, I'm not going to lie. I'd be like, yeah, I've talked about my family members on here plenty of times. So if it's funny.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you feel like we're part of the problem too if we laugh at it?
Nah.
And then share it?
Nah.
Why not?
She put it out public.
I mean, I get that, but I'm saying our part now.
Our part.
What my part is? I didn't. I didn't tell her. I laughed and kept.
I'm just asking. I'm not judging you. I'm just asking questions. Do you?
No,
do you
I'm
feel-
answering you. I was like, no, I don't feel it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel it at all. I'm proud of Fat Joe. He's come a long way.
This almost reminds me of did you see when Kyler Murray tweeted, he was like, man, so great to have worked with an NFL legend, Larry Fitzgerald, and he posted a picture of Brittany Griner.
Duh.
Did you see that?
That's funny. I don't remember. That is
like,
funny.
He did that on purpose.
I mean,
Larry Fitzgerald put under, hey, appreciate that, bro, but that's a picture of Brittany Griner.
No, man, that's. We met a girl at our old apartment that looked like Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, no, Larry
out there. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know why you funny for that?
Well, she did. She was.
You know. Yeah,
Larry
she
Fitz.
did. But you know why you funny for that?
I mean, like shit. I mean,
you know why I'm laughing at.
I'm just saying, she looked like Larry Fitzgerald.
There's a bunch of them. Larry Fitzgerald fits the description of a lot of dykes.
Yeah, he got a little dyke.
keep it real.
Yeah. It's just,
You know.
he do fit that description.
He kind of big too. I seen him in the airport.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking down.
Larry Fitzgerald?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
he was towering over everybody. I was just like,
Like
he
his-
was like you easily spotted him just amongst
like
the
a cool
crowd.
6'5", like a cool.
He definitely he up there.
Okay.
But I don't know. You just look big. I'm
Somebody in that airport said, that's a big bitch.
Dog.
Like, nah, you can tell this is a man. You wasn't mistaking this for a woman. This is a man.
I was telling Emmanuel I had a because I wish she was on here, but I had a very good run-in with a Uber ride to Gomez's house with a transgender woman. It was a very interesting conversation because she was like comedic with it and open to me asking any questions. I was like, "You got
That's the best way to get change.
Yeah,
to happen,
I was like,
everyone,
I'm asking questions. It was cool. Like I was
open
like,
about it. They can make fun. Like that's why it's like them attacking Dave Chappelle again. It's like you want jokes to be made to lighten the mood.
I think
so
they
more
also were
people
attacking.
can understand.
They also were attacking because I don't think the jokes were as good, and they just kind of felt like repetitive. So I think that's why they were.
I'm not gonna lie. The flip of with the Jim Carrey thing that made me laugh because I did not see that.
That one. Yeah, that
I did
was
not
cool.
see that one
was
coming.
cool. I think it's more so now. It's like, all right, Dave, we hear you. Like, what else? Do you have other materials besides? I think that's what they're the
I
issue.
didn't any other material.
But I mean, they just saying because he keeps on bringing that up, but also it keeps on being out there. So I don't, he's a comedian. He talks about what's going on out here. So it is what it is. But it was an interesting conversation. Now, because I told Emmanuel, I noticed that her hands were huge when I got in there, and I was like, okay, I'm just thinking maybe this is just a big-handed woman,
Larry
Fitz or something, you know what I'm saying? But then we start driving, and she's like, yeah, I got a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 38, because I told her we did podcast. She was like, I'd love to come on the podcast. I want to start my own because I've been sober for 38 years, and I was like,
Why don't you bring her on then?
no, this was in Atlanta. I'm sober for 38 years, and da da da. And she was like, I'm a transgender woman. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been back here trying to figure that out. So she started laughing, and then I was like, so. She was like, yeah, I'm 61. I started transitioning like 3 years ago. I was like, 3 years ago? She was like, yeah, I know it's kind of late, huh? I was like, no, I mean, that's what you feel like doing? I was like, so like you like taking hormones, you still got your shit going on? And she was like, yeah, I still got that. I ain't got no surgery or nothing, but I've been taking the hormones and figuring all that out. And she was like, yeah, I used to be a bodybuilder. You want to see? I was like, yeah, let me see a picture. It was funny. It was a funny conversation, but it was cool.
Get
As
to the
a
good parts.
transgender
How
or
was
as
the
a
head?
man?
As a man, she was yeah.
Crazy, dog.
What you say? What did he say? I ain't even hear my bad.
I said, get to the good part. How was the head?
I mean, I think she had her head on right.
No, you should have asked him how was the hand job.
How the hands
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was crazy, dog.
And she was a bodybuilder. He got
I'd
grip.
have been like, hey, yo, bro was straight.
bro had them strong grip, dog. Really knew how to hold it.
Drop that up as nasty.
No, she got out and because my suitcase was in the bag, she was like, I'll get it. I was like, yeah, I bet you will. And then we started laughing.
hilarious.
She was like, I need my workout for
This
the
was
day.
in Atlanta?
Yeah, it was in Atlanta.
Did you see any more transgenders while you were out? Like just visually, did you see any?
I was asleep most of the time, so I wasn't really outside. Yeah. So, but I ain't really see nothing like that. That was the first, and it was just so interesting. I was like, well, this is a fun ride, and she would just tell me about everything, and you know,
tip her?
Yeah, okay, so. Yeah, not real tip, but money. Yeah,
we need to be like Japan and get rid of tipping. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, that's definitely what we need to do.
It'll never happen here.
Damn it, did I not send the video? But I want to talk about the judge that jumped on. Maybe you can hit YouTube real quick. Judge getting there we go. Judge attacks in court.
Yeah, this
went crazy, and it's a few things. That my man, first of all, that screenshot was crazy. But I guess we can go to which one? Maybe that's down.
You just want to see the.
Well, last night, remember, we showed you this shocking video of a 3-time felon attacking a Las Vegas judge. Well, he was hit with
way too slow.
That's my thing.
I would have been out of there.
So I seen the other side of the video.
Shocking courtroom video from Las Vegas.
His
30-year-old Neobra Redden leaps over the bench, tackling
athletic, very athletic, because he cleared the bench.
3-time felon in court this time for sentencing after pleading guilty to attempted battery with substantial.
That nigga look crazy.
He cleared the bench too.
Oh, like, he cleared.
He cleared it.
Yeah. He
so I wish I could see exactly where he planted. Because Paris Olympics need to start really thinking about that, because I need to see where he planted and where he took off from, because he cleared it. But I seen the before video where he's like pleading his case and he was like, I'm doing better. You know, you can't have.
It's over now.
You can't have that lead up.
If he wasn't going to jail, he definitely going to jail.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think that's probably why I said, I'm going to jail. Let me get my lick.
This is what we like to. We've talked about this in here. This is my. He went on his fuck it moment.
Yeah.
He said, "Okay, I'm going to jail. Fuck it." He said, "I feel like right before." I think he knew in his. It's like this. If you talking to a dude that you got beef with, right, and y'all having a conversation, if the beef is strong enough, that like one of y'all may be thinking, I'm talking about any move he make, I'm my man get this is going down. Mm-hmm. He was thinking, if she say anything, if she says anything that I don't like about me having to go to, fuck it.
But this is what's funny, because to have that mindset at the same time while you're trying to beg for I'm a changed man. It's crazy
because he's lying. He's not. You haven't changed.
Straight up lying, or you're crazy because you can't be. Judge, Your Honor, I'm a changed man.
I ain't smoking no more. I ain't doing.
I'm staying away from drugs. Everything. Please just let me free. No, sir, you're going to jail.
Fuck it,
bitch. I said I changed. I said I changed.
And that's where my mind is. I just know I got an out there mind, because I didn't think about her safety. No, I just like, damn, her reaction.
That's what I said.
Slow.
I said the same thing.
If that was me, he would have landed on an all chair.
Yeah, because she looking at him.
I can see if she looked down and he was in the air when she looked up. Okay, she looked up and it was like.
This is the whole thing we were talking about movement. You gotta move.
Yeah, you gotta move.
All she do is sit down all day. I'm pretty sure she
gotta
get home and watch TV. She probably watch Judge Judy.
That's funny.
But I said the second thing I thought, either he made it worse for criminals or he made it better. Because maybe she like, I don't want to get attacked no more. I'm going to give you a lighter sentence. Or she going to double down. Like,
she doubled down.
She a white woman.
Yeah, she doubled down for sure.
Way more vindictive.
He set criminals back 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
Did they say
black men that look like him?
Did they say the damage to her? Did she?
It looked like she's standing up with her hand on her head right there in the second one. So.
And it's, okay.
She
had a little knot. Like she got a little.
Yeah, she got punched a couple times.
Because they were over there. They were swinging trying to get him. He leaped, dog. That shit was very impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
See, I don't know about him, but if Jonathan Majors would have done this to his judge, it would have been much more deserving.
No, that's funny.
If Jonathan Majors,
that's a big nigga.
After showing all this video evidence, I'm running. You know what?
That would have been a big nigga going through the air.
Fucking Kane jump up there and start whooping your ass.
That would have been a big nigga.
But he may be bigger because Jonathan Majors look like he's short. He's
he
size,
swole. Yeah.
That dude big, and
Let me see that leap one more time, man. My man really got up there.
Redden was not in custody at the time, and moments before the attack, he
looking like
asked the
she
judge
said one
for
thing,
probation.
I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison, but if
I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison, but if it's appropriate for you, then you have to
But
do
the
what you
judge
got to
said
do.
Probation wasn't working.
I think it's time that you get a taste of something else because
Yeah.
I just can't with that history. In accordance with
See, she trying to be slick with it too, talking all that shit. Yeah, it's time for you to get a taste of it.
It might because maybe he been in there before. He been in
there
like
repeatedly.
so. It's like she like okay, maybe this gonna help you. I didn't even
fuck that bitch.
That nigga said, no, fuck that bitch. Dog, hold
that
on.
history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada.
Redden tackled the judge to the ground before being wrestled.
Dog, that shit look violent.
Yo, that was a tiger attack.
Go back a little bit.
Hospitalized. A courtroom marshal was treated at a hospital.
Where he was jumping?
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
before he
right.
jumped.
Yeah,
Right there. Give that nigga to the right. She got to give him a raise because he came
Him?
for her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because he don't look like a guard. He like someone probably just doing.
Tackled the judge
Look.
to the ground before
Duh.
He
Yeah, he
went-
did jump in there. Yeah, he did.
jumped in there.
He
Get that
did
boy a
jump in there.
raise.
Not hospitalized.
That ain't part of his job.
He looked like a grown-up Doug.
I'm not gonna lie. All of that is something from a skit.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
His
It
nigga
is.
said he looking. Nah,
was a skit?
fuck that bitch.
He play. I want to see the aftermath. How she got up.
Hospitalized. A courtroom marshal was treated at a hospital.
Yeah, I guess
for
she was
his
good. She
injuries.
wasn't bleeding or
Redden
nothing, but
is
he
in
was tagging
jail
that
now,
head.
facing multiple new charges.
I think if Buddy wouldn't have jumped in, because I think he at least had him a little
Next
bit.
week, Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
He is.
Look, the lawyer right there looking. I would just went to my desk, packed up everything.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
this
that's
is
done.
Ain't
Joe
nothing else-
Biden looking this thumbnail like, hey, what are we doing here?
He said, "No, fuck that bitch." It then leaped. All right.
Contrast.
This okay. I'm trying to see how to set this up. So go to inbox. It's one of them stories again from one of them British ass podcasts. But so yeah, go there and then go
Is
to
it
my.
playing in headphones or straight from the TV?
It might be straight.
from TV.
Go up. Go up. Oh no, go down. Sorry, down. Okay, that so before you click it, I didn't know where this story was going, but where it went is I want you to imagine. Just we'll talk about it. Just listen to the story.
Story. Go on, tell me. So this girl went on her bachelorette in Amsterdam and her future husband went on his stag do to Amsterdam, but stupidly they went at the same time.
Okay.
Anyway, there's this like kinky bar. There's holes in the wall and the men put their penis through the hole and then like the women suck the dicks. And then there's a button. If you want the person's face and body to be revealed, you press the button.
But is it other customers or are they sex workers?
No, they're normal people.
Okay. All right.
There's a bar that's split into two. One side of the bar is the men, one side is the women, and they're putting their penis through the holes.
What the fuck?
She's sucking a dick, yeah?
She's doing that?
This girl. She's doing that on her bachelorette. She's
Okay.
She out here
Yeah.
on her knees, brother. This
Right.
bitch about to get married, yo.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, she was sucking dick, and she decides to press the button. And guess who it is?
Who?
Her dad.
Dog. I said.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera now.
Maddie.
This is a true story. The whole wedding ended, families falling apart. She said her daddy did, though. She gave head to her dad.
But why did the marriage end?
Anna, do you know the amount of PTSD and trauma and therapy and counseling, the amount of hypnotism that you need after that? How does her dad speak to her mum after that? Hello, sweetheart. How are you? What's fitted? Our daughter sucked me off.
I
Yeah,
said that's not where I thought that story was going.
These hoe-based podcasts make me uncomfortable.
I don't even think this is a whole bit. That's just a story. That's they telling the story, but I was just.
You gotta be a brave. Like I'm just trying to put myself in woman's shoes right now to just put a penis in your mouth
on your bachelorette.
On your bachelorette at a random bar.
At a random bar.
Any nigga could put, anybody could be just put.
Or they could be chopping it off.
Or they could chop anything.
Like, if you're the guy,
that's what I was saying. Like, that's crazy.
Put my girl, like, you're about to put just some random meat in your mouth.
Random meat.
Through a hole, and that's some savagery.
That's savagery. Oh, you about to marry somebody.
Yeah, and well, that's a whole nother level to it, because
you about to marry somebody.
Oh, fuck that guy. I thought she was gonna say it was her husband.
That's what I thought it was going to.
Now, let's say that is your wife.
Yeah.
And you went to this bar, and it ends
you
up
can't be
being
mad.
her.
Y'all both in the wrong.
It's
So
like
y'all both cheated on each other. Y'all both cheated, but with each other.
It's like
so you got to just like, all right, we got.
It's like
it's almost like you meant to be.
It's like
listen, we can't out hold each other.
It's an offensive holding and defense hold is
offset. Penalties offset. Let's start from round one.
I don't know if you continue though, because where are our minds at?
Because look, the dad can't walk her down the aisle now.
That's it.
I don't know how you can ever talk.
This is crazy. We need.
That's your daughter. You gonna have to figure it out.
That shit is crazy.
That's weird.
That's
weird.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Weird. That shit is weird.
That is insane.
That's why she said the amount of PTSD and like you are.
I heard this before, and it was a brother and sister incident.
Yeah,
even that's bad. All of it's bad, but
that's worse.
That is terrible.
Dad and daughter.
Bad,
oh my God.
Woo! Putting on my hoodie.
Jesus Christ.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, nah.
Now, if it was cousins, I'd be like, all right, go ahead.
We keep it all in the family. It's all good. I don't even know your mama like that, to be honest with you.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like how she was talking in this video. I'm just gonna be a little judgy. I didn't
girl?
Yeah, sucking that dick. No, I don't like this. It just felt weird. It felt forced.
That's the rap you like listening to.
Huh?
What you mean? That's the rap you like listening to?
The way she talking? No, the way she talking.
What you mean? That's their language.
She talking. Talking a little more black than she need to.
I can't say this is
that's
slang.
It, Cam. That's it.
No, that's how they
suck
your daddy dick
man.
though. Ain't they slang?
This how they. I don't know how they talk.
Host slang, they talk like
they talk like
daddy dick though.
I've heard
that's not British slang.
I've heard a lot of different podcasts
we all
talk.
share this
like
shit,
we all
man.
share like
everybody copies America.
That don't feel forced to me.
It just felt forced coming from her.
You were mad when Drake copying Jamaican accents, and you gonna talk about her?
Yeah, this nigga doing
Drake
all the
over
time.
here changing his whole voice pattern.
There's people that express problems with that. I can't be mad at them, but I'm just saying it just felt forced from her.
Oh yeah,
it didn't feel like this is genuinely how she talked. It felt like she doing this for the pod. Like some of the slang
she might have grew up a rich girl and then became.
It didn't sound genuine. That's what I'm saying. It just made it cringy for me.
Oh yeah, it didn't bother me. I was
your ears.
But that story is terrible. That's just a terrible situation.
Yeah, ain't no family function. I don't want to see you for a couple years. Like honestly. That's my daughter.
Don't come back here.
Look, here's the thing. No, here's the thing. If that was to happen, you got to attack it right now. Because the more time that goes by, the more time that goes by, it's gonna be worse. The more you spin away, it's gonna be hard to come back. So it's like it happened. Oh my God, let's just attack this right now. How
we gonna attack it?
We gotta talk. Like it ain't. It's like this shit happened.
We gotta move past it.
How can we move past this? How can we get back to this? What it is?
Intense therapy.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. You can't ruin your life over a little dick suck.
Because if
you go away, if I'm forced to remember this, and I'm just gonna have to think about.
Now you gotta go to therapy.
I don't even have a daughter. I don't even want to think about it.
Nah, man,
that's how I'm thinking from now on. Like I don't even know.
But yeah,
look, we don't have kids, so it's easy to say, "Let me just stop." But if you had a kid, you know that attachment is different. That's a different level of love. So it's like I gotta be like, hey, we gotta figure this out right now.
You know why there's no fixing this? Because you're also not accounting that he was cheating on the mom.
Yeah,
well, we don't know the mom and them together.
I'm assuming it's
that's assuming.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
But I'm just saying their relationship. And I ain't talking about nothing else. This their relationship. If that was me and my daughter, we go into therapy immediately. Like, how can we? It happened. We can never take it back. How can we fix this? Because me taking a hiatus from me and you, we ain't never gonna
look. Imagine a therapist.
That's probably
and then it's gonna be awkward. Are you coming home for like I gotta mend this?
Imagine a therapist because it's gonna make it. It's gonna be awkward them first couple weeks because the therapist gonna be like,
but let's get it over with.
So. When you were sucking, listen. When
you gave me head.
When you were giving fellatio to your father,
and then the therapist gonna ask weird questions like, "Do you still think about that?" I'm out of here, man. I don't want to dream about. I don't want like. What if that shit was bomb as fuck? Like, my daughter gives some fire ass head. But you
think this going away from it gonna make you not think about it, make you just forget it?
Yeah, you gonna think about it.
So you gotta go.
It's ruined. It's
no,
done.
I mean, yes, it puts a damper, but you could get to a place where it's like, we gotta kill this. We put it in the past, and just
I
move
blame
forward.
myself just as much as I blame her.
Definitely got to blame yourself because you shouldn't have been putting your dick in that hole.
I
for
should
sure.
have been putting my dick
But
in
I just can't. Like if my child tried to kill me or something,
oh Lord,
you know, bodily harm or something, like my child killed my spouse or they sibling, that's a little different. But something like this is terrible. But it's like, I got to attack this because we ain't do it knowingly. This happened by mistake.
There's no way to attack it. That's my only thing. Is
the
you
way
say therapy,
the way
but
to attack it is this
talk about.
Well, it may not have to be therapy. Whatever y'all relationship is, be like, how can we get past this?
Separation.
That's for you. But I don't feel like that's gonna work. That's just gonna make it. You're never
we have
gonna
to spend enough time away from each other where you've grown a little older, where you look different. So I don't remember that day that I saw
you're never not gonna remember that. Every time you see her,
you never not.
Every time you see her, you gonna think about it. And if you take a distance, a hiatus, don't see her for 2 years. Soon as you see her, you gonna think about it. So attack it while it's fresh. I'm not dealing with that.
You go. I mean, you go deal with the rest of your life. Don't take it back.
Yeah,
ain't no hump to get over.
But you can't run from
I'm attacking it while it's fresh.
You telling people about this?
While it's fresh.
My daughter
you
I'm
not telling nobody. It's me.
And now you're keeping it secret. Like it's just all weird.
Why would I go? Hey, man, nice to meet you. My daughter sucked my dick.
Oh, she did.
Like, why am I telling y'all that?
How was it?
No.
Let me talk to your daughter.
This is between me, the daughter, and the therapist.
I'm sorry, Cam.
And maybe the mother.
I'm glad you are, but I'm not.
You're not mature. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
To get over my daughter giving me head.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I gotta do it, man. I gotta. Even just for me. Even if like say she don't never want. I gotta do this for me. I gotta figure out like that's some trauma.
Every time I'm not saying I hate my daughter or looking at her negatively. I just like I can't like it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a couple years.
I mean, listen,
maybe 2 years, 3 years.
But I think that makes it worse.
Not for me.
Because
now you gotta relive it again.
See, you the type. See, I've been in relationships like this where a girl would start to try to argue with me. I'd be like, hey, I don't want to hear it. Let's go to sleep and wake up in the morning.
Argument is your daughter sucking your dick.
Look. And she'll say, no, we need to talk about it because I don't want to go to bed angry. I'm like, no, that's not me.
Yeah.
I like to get some rest, wake up refreshed, and then I could talk about it cool, calm, and
okay, so
correctly.
The next day y'all can talk about it.
No, I said I'll sleep for several years before I get to this. What I'm saying is I need time away from you, and I just need to not think about it. Obviously, I'll think about it. It's gonna cross my mind.
Too dramatic.
But I needed to get down to a level of ground zero to when I do see her again. It's like, okay, you know, it's been years. I've been through.
She was at a level ground zero.
I've punched walls. You know, and
it's
now
too dramatic.
Here.
It's too dramatic.
I've punched walls.
I need to take that. The next time you get head, you're gonna think about it.
That's crazy.
That's horrific.
It's too traumatic to take distance from
crazy.
this. This is not one of them things you can just distance yourself from. You gotta attack it.
And then every time she starts speaking, I'm looking at her mouth like,
like you gotta attack it. Like I'm attacking that.
You're gonna have PTHD, post traumatic head disorder.
Like I'm telling you, that I'm telling you, I'm attacking that shit. Like I'm getting this over with.
That needs to be the title.
This not gonna be over my head the whole time.
Yeah, you're gonna have post-traumatic head disorder. You can't.
Cam, I don't know. I don't know if you're a good father or a weird one.
He's a phenomenal father.
Either way, that's how he's handling it.
I can't do it, man.
I just need time away.
That shit's crazy.
I can't.
So let me get to. I think it's called Theremin. If you go back up, I think I've seen this before, but it just popped back up, and I just thought it was super dope. This instrument that go down right there.
This one?
Yep. Here you do.
That's fire already.
This was the first electronic instruments invented in 1920. It's the only musical instrument controlled entirely without physical contact.
That's fire.
Is it digital?
No.
Or is it like a...
Can I get one of them in Best Buy?
It's something, but I'm trying to fit. I'm still trying to figure it out. To be honest with you,
yeah. How does this work? I don't understand.
It's
So
like
she's
the
not
waves.
holding
Like
a
she's
string or
controlling
nothing?
waves. I guess it's coming from this little metal. It's
energy.
Yeah, it's energy.
I would love to be woken up like that. To that.
King.
Imagine my wife waking me up every morning.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's kind of hard.
That's funny.
I want one of them.
That shit hard. I was like,
how much? What's it called? A theremin?
Theremin.
Hey, look that. How much that cost?
Theremin?
Yeah, how much
they
that
don't
cost?
have a brand here or something?
Let me.
Is this it? Oh, no, it's
that's just credits for
the
that.
theremin. Go to Google.
Oh, there. If you click that hashtag, see what pop up. Theremin.
I need one of them. That's fire.
So I guess
put that on my Amazon wish list.
So it's like a. You got shit.
I need this.
I wonder how much.
Oh, she's singing.
Huh?
Oh, is a mic going into her voice? Is she making her voice do that? Or is she just playing?
Oh, with this one. On this one it did, yeah. We confirmed the sound did not come. On this one it didn't. So the first one I guess it did.
Go to Google. How much does this cost?
You need a theremin, nigga. THEREMIN, yeah. Mini theremin. I don't know. Micro theremin kit, $39.
So it's on Amazon.
Micro kits.
So I can add it to my Amazon wish list.
Yeah, for sure.
Give me
We gotta figure it out. We need to play this.
Wasting my damn time.
I'm not wasting your time.
You gotta get a theremin.
Because if I get a theremin, you gonna want to come in.
Oh
there.
yeah, we all.
I'm gonna say nah. It's a waste of your time. But I'm in there killing it on my theremin.
That nigga gonna be sick with it. He gonna be Theraflu, nigga. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Dog, if that was your
fire.
theremin hip hop name.
This is fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we had to go do some research on theremin, aliens, and MIA.
Yeah, it was a story in Miami where all these police officers were called to this building or mall or something, and people saying that it was an alien there.
Yeah.
And the police are saying it was just trespassers, but you ain't never seen this many cop cars for just a trespasser. So something was going on, and they trying to hide it. And some people saying it was an alien in there.
So nobody with not one piece of technology in a mall.
I seen one thing where they showing footage. You see something moving. They saying that's it, but you know.
Yeah.
But you know the footage ain't never. See that.
Okay, and now to our #1 trending story on CBSMiami.com.
It involves talk of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace. On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami. More than 50 young people armed with sticks began fighting.
That's a lot of police, for
Juveniles
sure.
were also setting off fireworks, causing chaos.
So now people are posting online saying that police weren't there to handle a group of rowdy teens, but rather 8 to 10 feet tall shadowy aliens.
That's blurry.
Are saying a big creature could be seen standing in front of the entrance to the shopping area, Bayside. Today,
Nobody had
the
a
phrases
phone.
Miami Mall and aliens of Miami have been among the top 10 searches on Twitter's trending tab. Twitter, of course, now called
in
X.
Miami.
And Google News even has several reports questioning the event.
So we reached out to the Miami Police Department. They issued a statement saying in part, quote, there were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. No airports were closed, no power outages. Facepalm emoji was included in the statement. And to read
now,
up
if it was aliens here in California, that would make sense because they're illegal.
Yes. But we like those
low-hanging fruit jokes you've been doing the last.
Don't hate.
I'm not hating. They just so low-hanging fruit.
Hey, man, you hating on my dialect? Suck a dick off.
That's some decorum about you.
That's hilarious. Is this the biggest alien sighting in Miami ever? Do you remember a time in Miami there was ever a big alien, like, or any type of thing like that?
Nothing that come to mind, but I guess it's the first of the year. Aliens, I guess, but nothing that come to mind.
Yeah, I feel like every other day in Florida they saying they saw aliens. Somebody down there.
Florida different. So yeah, I don't know. That one is. I mean, it was a lot of policemen out there. I give them that. That's a lot of policemen.
Something's going on.
Something's out. So what's going on?
But
there were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. Football name.
So go to the Comedy Trap House.
The story that has gone viral.
This is honestly the wildest football name ever because what are analysts supposed to do?
Oh, I think I've seen this.
What are analysts supposed to do?
Can we?
No, Comedy Trap House. I sent it to for me.
Damn, Ryan Garcia.
Is it this one?
No.
But
I mean, yeah, but that's not what I'm sending. Go click on my name.
Everywhere.
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
College football names are the funniest thing in sports, point blank, period. There's been Key and Peele skits about them. Everybody knows how crazy they get. This season alone, there was 2 players named Kool-Aid McKinstry and Dakotas Crawford. But there is a high school kid right now out of Indiana who's about to change the game. His name is Noah Nigga. Noah Nigga. This tweet just went viral because he announced he was taking a visit to West Virginia. West Virginia is a Power 5 school, which means you could realistically have ESPN commentators having to say this motherfucker's name. Just imagine Chris Fowler, like, tipped at the line, intercepted by Nigga. He's in the clear to the 10. Nigga in the end zone. Bro, like, people don't know. He is going to have the sports media industry in shambles, brother. And since this has gone viral, there's been a bunch of people coming out and saying, like, oh my God, that's awful. If I had that last name, I would have to go get it legally changed. That's horrible. Brother, he is possibly going to school in Morgantown, West Virginia. He is going to break every single jersey sale record that school has.
Absolutely.
Hell no, I'm not changing shit. Hell no. There's pride in that nigga name. College football names are...
There's pride in that nigga name.
I don't know if it's Noah Nigga, but either way.
They had to call him Noah.
And it's gonna be hard because they're gonna be forgetting.
Yeah, they're gonna call
hopefully it's Niga or something like that.
You can't. You
don't
can't.
matter,
because
man.
look at the way it's spelled.
I'm saying that's a big difference for TV, for people saying it. The announcer saying Noah Nigga versus Noah Niga.
They gonna slip.
It's gonna be close.
They're gonna have to think.
But if his name is actually Noah Nigga and they gotta say Noah Nigga every time, like
I'm gonna tell you as a black commentator, I'm saying it.
Oh yeah,
Noah Nigga.
Noah Nigga, come on. Look at that nigga, boy.
What do you know about Noah Nigga? I know a nigga.
Nah, I know a nigga.
Noah Nigga's one of the best college football players out here.
Absolutely. And he got if he turns out to be really good.
Oh my God, they're gonna be talking about that Noah Nigga attitude all the time.
It's something about niggas' attitude.
Yeah, niggas' attitude is top notch.
Like, I'm watching that game. I'm watching that game.
Niggas definitely proving the naysayers wrong. Nigga is.
Crystal said, "Does this mean we can say all the words in the rap song now because we know a nigga?"
Yeah, you know.
I mean, there's some white people gonna go crazy.
Noah Nigga.
She went for it. She took that risk.
See what her comments say. If you go view replies, go down.
153.
Go down.
1,500 likes.
No, that's down. Well, close that.
I'm trying to scroll.
Oh yeah, down. No, but
boy,
down.
Boy,
down. Right
there, Kristen.
This nigga can't see. View reply.
I thought you wanted to read this.
I already.
He said he wanted to see the replies.
How about you start telling people what to do when you get triggered anytime black male walls near you? What?
That's stupid.
That's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I don't know.
He said, I'm white, so I'll play it safe. Just call him Noah.
Yeah.
You putting that on the back of my jersey. Put that nigga.
No, yeah, you put nigga on the back of my jersey for sure.
But if you were white, you would think you would say that?
Nah, probably not. To be honest, probably not. You're gonna have to figure something out. But
like, how does your
black
family
dude,
get
that'd
away
be so
with
far for
So I'm standing here with Noah Nigga.
What's good, bro? What's good? You know, Noah Nigga in the building.
And if he a nigga too, that's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah, if he act like Travis Kelce.
No, he said if it was a black dude, he was
if
like,
it was a black
if
dude,
it was just hood.
Funny. I thought that was the joke. That's a good joke.
Oh,
See,
okay.
that's how you do it.
Yeah,
That's what I've been wanting for you. Because you better than what you were
I see
telling.
what you're saying.
That's quality jokes.
I see what you're saying.
Like if you a
Actually,
nigga too.
I mean, Emmanuel, he liked all my jokes today.
But I like low hanging fruits.
I like mangoes. You know,
I like mangoes.
Well, I like what you did there.
Chickpeas.
That was good. That was solid.
That was solid. That's a solid.
No, that was
joke.
yeah, that was solid. That was solid.
That's a solid joke. That's
Said
what
like
we
Travis Kelce.
And that's what we need to bring to the trap house in 2024. You gotta leave the low hanging fruit on the ground.
I mean,
that's what
sometimes you gotta pick it up.
Eve been into, low hanging fruit.
No, it was in the tree.
It was low hanging. If she reached it, you better believe it was low hanging.
She might have got on top of his shoulder, lift her up.
How tall was Eve? She's probably like 5'4". You think she was batty?
Who knows? Eve, yeah.
Hey, come on, you got to make the first girl ever made.
She came from Adam's rib, and if Adam was fine,
that's why she wouldn't listen. She was too bad. She too fine. Listen, you know,
she had an
know
IG.
where she was
pretty
from.
girls don't listen.
She from Miami.
She from Eve from Miami. Oh,
you from Miami? She's bad.
I thought Eve was from Philly.
He gonna tell me about low hanging fruit.
That was a callback.
oh, now it's a callback.
It's a callback. I did a callback. You did low hanging fruit. I did a callback. We were just talking about women. How they look in Miami. I thought it would be a clever callback.
Hank Mardukas.
You know how a nigga be. That's a callback.
You know how a nigga be.
Dog. You know how nigga be.
You know a nigga.
Know a nigga.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Right.
All right. Well,
are we going to talk a little bit about how Katt Williams set off an H-bomb in 2024?
Oh, my bad.
I didn't watch it, so
I just say I could just say that he came out, he revealed what he revealed, and it's up to the people to determine what's real and what's not. He had a lot of valid points from the clips I seen, and then in some clips I'm like, all right, that's interesting. You know, so I don't know. It's
when he said he got offered by Harvey Weinstein to get head.
Yeah.
He was offered head by Harvey Weinstein to be in the movie part.
That's interesting.
I was like, damn, we got to Hollywood too late.
That's funny. That's funny.
But you don't want to go to therapy with
But you don't want to go to therapy. Yeah, that was he was, and he was.
You want Harry, you don't want Lori. That's what you're telling me.
And he seemed very coherent. Like it didn't seem like, from what I see, I was like, he didn't seem like. I mean, they were drinking, of course, but
he's just entertaining.
He's definitely entertaining. I mean, he's an entertaining guy.
And I don't know what made this particular. I mean,
you know what? Because he's saying
it's not like he hasn't gone at a lot of people.
No, but he's saying names.
No, but it's Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is hot right now.
Shannon Sharpe is hot.
Not that hot.
No,
No.
Hot.
He ain't that.
This nigga nightcaps be having 21,000 people live streaming.
Yeah,
like,
he
this
be
nigga's hot.
That's fine. That's really good for the internet. But this has 35 million
but you know why?
views in 3 days.
Yeah, drama and all that stuff go, but Shannon Sharpe is hot too.
So it's a
His
combination.
biggest videos have like 5 million views.
Yeah, that's
great. But that ain't.
But you know why?
But it was perfect.
It's a combination, And you know, Katt Williams is talking wild. Like he's saying out, like he going at it. So people like that shit.
And I think it's perfect timing too. It's the beginning of the year. It's the first thing that happened for the new year. That was drama filled.
Yeah, sometimes timing is perfect.
I guess so.
But Shannon Sharpe is hot right now.
Yeah.
That nigga's everywhere.
He is funny as hell, dog.
Yeah, he's just him.
And then the way he be instigating is just like somebody's dad. He could be in your family for real.
He definitely could be. It would be funny.
They took your joke like that? Katt, they did that?
They did that. No, come on now, Katt. Come on. We just started, Katt.
Cedric guy can take a shot too? Okay, man.
That shit's funny.
That shit's funny. Yeah, man. He got the whole world talking. I don't know. I mean, is that a goal for people though?
Yeah.
Is that a goal right there to be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna say all this shit to get as much.
Sometimes you get fed up. No, sometimes you get fed up. To be honest, he might
from old Katt. I didn't watch this one, but from old Katt Williams stuff I watched, he just a person that ain't gonna hold his tongue. Always gonna tell the truth, and you get sick of that shit.
Yeah, sometimes he's like,
especially
I have no
I think
problem.
why? Because they try to paint him as crazy for not going with their agenda.
Yeah.
So when stuff like that happen, you don't give a fuck no more. Oh, this what y'all doing? So I'm just gonna say it. If y'all already think I'm crazy, so let me just expose the truth, what I think, and blah blah.
Yeah.
I have no problem with what Katt Williams did, but it's honestly the public's reaction to it is just a little like when I hear Shay talk about, after the interview and stuff.
I hate that name.
Yeah, I don't even know why I called him that, but Shannon Sharpe. I heard him talk about I think it was Ocho, saying that the reason why this video went viral and I did this and that, and he's talking the shit as he should, and he's getting credit, but people are acting like this is something repeatable almost. Like, oh, there's a formula to this. We can, the way I hear other podcasts, it's amazing what this did, the numbers and what we could do is, I don't know. It just seemed like people trying to take away some big marketing ploy from it, like he did some big push, but at the end of the day, all he did was talk a bunch of shit about people.
Yeah, I mean,
and it might have been true shit. It might have been real shit, but to say like this is some new way of marketing now, like I've always said, this the Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he did it too.
Style of marketing that has overtaken the internet.
Come out here, say the outlandish shit.
Right.
But the reason it's so big, everyone responded, and that made everyone go watch.
Yeah,
So
right,
because he was saying names. It's different if he would have gone there and say, "I know some people that it's not the same."
Right.
Steve Harvey.
But do you give him credit? Do you give him credit saying like, "Oh man, he's a genius for that"?
I don't even think he's being a genius. I think
people
genuinely
say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that interview was genius. He was a genius for that. But is he a genius for that? Like, he's a genius for being funny. He's
an entertainer. Yeah, he's an entertainer. Yeah,
he's definitely a genius. But I'm not gonna say. Yeah, he's a genius. But the marketing, looking at it as a marketing ploy, like I'm gonna go at everybody.
That's not genius marketing.
I'm just gonna I don't know.
It could be a marketing ploy, but it's not genius.
It's not genius. I mean,
what I'm saying, what's genius? It's the way they credit is like, yo, this is
what's genius to me is the way 50 Cent did it with Empire. Remember when Power and Empire was beefing?
Yeah.
The only reason it was beefing because 50 Cent made it a beef. So he they got $1 million budget, millions of dollars of budget, way bigger than us. We ain't got that.
Yeah.
So he said, "This is what I'm gonna do," and he told this to the team and the actors in a meeting. He said, "I'm gonna go at them just to get attention." So he started going at Taraji and all the actors on that show. So every time they had an interview, the interviewer had to bring him up, and that's how he merged himself in that marketing. And it made Power
genius.
big.
Yeah.
That's genius marketing.
Yeah.
Like what Katt Williams did is
he just talking
being himself.
Yeah, he being himself. Yeah.
If you name names, how it's gonna go.
Yeah,
because people gonna respond, and that just make it bigger. But
same thing with Charleston White
did it. That's genius marketing ploy. Cause it was all marketing. I'm doing this just for marketing. Katt was just being himself.
Yeah, Charleston White went on there and said, "Fuck Dion." Of course, that's gonna he gonna
Right. But see, I appreciate the disruptors, right? I like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy seeing when they cause. But I just don't like when people make it such like everybody can't be that, man.
No,
everybody can't be that guy that's shouting from.
And you don't need to be,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you are gonna have those people, and hopefully they have something else that comes with it. Like Kanye said some wild shit, you're gonna have genius music at least come with it. Katt Williams says some crazy shit. Hopefully, some genius stand-up comes with it. Everything has to have something behind it, right? But when people just start using that, just the craziness as a marketing tool, just for like their personal brand, or you're just a rapper talking a bunch of shit, and it's not really about the bars and nothing. It's more about just.
But I think people see through that. If it's not genuinely, if it's not genuinely you, especially if you was something different way before, then you all of a sudden doing this, people be like, why you acting like this? Like Kanye, if you watch the documentary, this man was like this from the beginning, so ain't none of this is shocking. Of course, it got worse at times, but it's not shocking that he's this outspoken person like that. Right. If I start acting like Kanye, everyone would be looking at me crazy or really think something wrong, or they be like, okay, why he doing that? But like the jokes you make, we expect you to make those wild jokes. If I made some of the jokes you say, it would be like, I'm trying to be like you. So I just make the jokes I'd make. That's the way I look at it. Like Katt Williams, it seems genuine.
Superior.
It seems genuine. It don't seem like this is him trying to be something.
Right.
Based on interviews I've seen in the past. I didn't see this one, so I can't speak. But the past interviews, he always like this. His stand-ups, he always like this. So
that's just him. Yeah.
This is him.
And yeah, he tore up the internet.
I fuck with it. I'm not saying nothing against Katt Williams. I like the disruption. I like what he does and all that.
Talking about the reactions and all that.
Yeah, it's just when I hear, we've heard this before, like, now, let's say we have an interview with somebody and somebody comes up to us, we need that Katt Williams type of thing. Like, what?
Gotcha,
like, don't tell me that. Don't try to put that as a marketing tool.
That's weird.
Like, it's just, he was himself. That's what got him there, and I'm going to be myself. You going to be, people. But I hear that a lot amongst people. I see it on the internet. People just eating it up like, okay, it's almost like they look at it as a new way to, I don't know. Like I hear some of the DJ Academics, how he talks to, and some of his fans' response, and it's just like, what? Like this ain't, it's entertaining, but let's not make it into, we're always looking out for the next dude saying the wildest shit.
Yeah. Because then it's going to be like, all right, this is going to be the boy who cried wolf.
It just becomes like, all right, man, like this.
But
keep it real to some extent.
We back. Trap is back. 2024.
Woo!
Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all can hit that number.
Hit it right there, Rome. Read it for the people.
There's 301-326-5737. Hit that trap line. I guess send messages, call. Somebody gonna call and it's gonna be funny, but I guess we'll give you an update about the phone next week.
You ain't gonna be answering that phone.
I am, and then Mayhem Hour is back this week, Friday. We are live, baby, 2024, and I will be using the trap phone. So
for sure.
And then Marvin, Comedy Trap House News,
Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode, first episode of the year. 2024 Comedy Trap House. We'll see you next week. Peace.
I'm with the Comedy Trap House now.